Welcome to our exhibition. My name is Leith and I'm the person that drew this particular artwork. Just thought I'd give you a little tour of what it's about. It's very large, so I'm doing this on my garage floor because it's about the only space I can fit it. Hence is why it's so glamorously set up. So it's a pen and ink drawing. It's made up of a couple different bits which you'll be able to see. So there's these black swirly bits which actually don't mean much. It's just a type of aesthetic that found in some Japanese paintings or drawings, and this is supposed to be partly inspired by Japanese maps, old maps, and they had a tradition of a long time ago, but they had a tradition of maps that were a journey through a space, not necessarily the geography. So that's what this is. It's not meant to be a literal representation of a space, and this one's Carrickalinga North. It's sort of like a walk through it and how you feel. So I just go through some of the bits and bobs and what they mean. So what we've got down here is this bit with all the circles. That's the rocks at one of the bluffs. So Carrickalinga North is hemmed in by two rock out bluffs, rock out cliffs that are rocks. Anyway, you know what I mean. The blue line down the middle is the foreshore, and then on one side as we work across, so we've got the ocean on this side, and you'll be able to tell because it's a bit, the patterns are a bit oceany. And there's also things like starfish and fish in there. Then you've got the coastline, grainy bit which is the sand dunes, and the dots are meant to be individual grains of sand. So it builds up the picture that way. Then we get into the sand dunes themselves, or where all the vegetation is. So that's a bit more of a vegetation type thing. And then we go over to the far side, which is more of a geographic pattern, and that's because that's where all the housing is, hemmed in by the hills of farmland in Carrickalinga North. So that's the basic layout of the geography. Then we've got a little journey. So our house is in the back bits of Carrickalinga North, and so we started our house, and you walk down a little street and through a little alleyway, and you end up to the beach. So that's my little walk. Through some housing, the sand dunes and the floral bits, and then you get to the beach and the foreshore. There is a haiku on the side, and it's in a font which is very hard to read, but it's actually about climate change. I'll explain it to you if you come to our exhibition, and I'll be able to walk you through what it is. One of the things I hope you take note of is that it is really detailed, and that's the point of what I'm trying to do. There's a big contrast between this picture and the other picture I've got in the exhibition. The other one is a pencil drawing of myself on my bike with my dog. I can't see very well anymore, so I can't tell the difference between what people look like and what. For basically realism, I can't see beyond about 3 meters with any detail. So this is my solution in that I can't do realism anymore, so I've moved into this type of abstract map. So we walk around on this side. Again, you've got my house, walking to the beach. And to give you an idea of geography, so the really basic thing is that there's a compass with north. So this is the northern end of the beach. I hope this makes some sense, and I hope you can appreciate that I've tried to make it as detailed as possible. So I use magnifying equipment because I can't see. And then you've got black ink, black ink, black ink, white ink, red ink, and bluey green ink. And we'll catch you soon. And thanks for coming to our exhibition. Bye.